Hey there, folks. All right, so this video, as you know, I've been working on the Cigar and Bourbon Lounge, and the closet, which will eventually be like the bar area, got to clear it out. So, this video, in that closet was a whole bunch of what we call, or what I call, shelf queens. Basically, that's just models I started and just for whatever reason, just kind of lost interest or moved on to something else. So this video was that. So if you're interested, stay tuned, and I'm going to go through a bunch of, show you some unbuilt kits that will eventually get done. All right, so first up is this kit here. It's Walther's Cornerstone Hobby Shop. So this was part of a kind of a group build, Third Rail Thursday or whatever. But Chris over at Go Via Go Home, we were doing a Sunday group build. So I think it was like Sunday around noon. We all got together and a bunch of people joined in, and we just it was like a live stream, and we all got together and started to build. So this is as far as I got on this guy here. Still have to do the bricks and stuff, and the interior of the building. As you know, may or may not know, I'm not a big fan of plastic kits, but it was a pretty fun group build. We had a lot of laughs and stuff, and yeah, so this actually, I didn't really have much left to do other than color the bricks and stuff, but it comes with a cool interior, and then there's still just a few things I have left to do. So yeah, so there's that one. I think this is the only model railroad kit. The rest, which you'll see, are other things. So that's the first one. All right, so this is my very first attempt at doing a diorama. This is actually a kit from Woodland Scenics. It's set up to do a display. You put your favorite locomotive on here. So yeah, so you got the culvert in here. Now everything was in the kit. I cast these rocks here, but they came already cast, but I since bought molds and stuff. But yeah, this is my very first attempt at a diorama. Never quite finished it. Still, as you learn new techniques and stuff, that thing's really dusty, eh? I'm gonna work on this and clean it up and stuff and touch it up. I'm gonna do some bunch of static grass. This is just ground foam, and these are just the Woodland Scenic bushes all in there. Make some better trees, eh? But yeah, this is my very first attempt at a diorama doing scenery. This kit is designed before you do your model railroad empire, eh? You wanna, this allows you to do just about every technique you would do on a railroad, casting rocks, doing ballast, doing ground foam, putting that in there, building trees and all that fun stuff. But yeah, that's the very first attempt at a diorama. All right, so here is a diorama I was working on. Unfortunately, I don't know what happened there. The lake got, the river kind of got messed up. So yeah, this one, the premise of this one was the Rail Fan Ham Shack. As you may or may not know, I'm into scanner listening. I got my amateur radio license, so that's kind of what this was going to be. Here is a Rail Fan Ham Shack, and I'm going to put up a big antenna and stuff here. Got a outhouse, and then over here was just going to be like a junkyard kind of thing. Put some cars and stuff, and this finish eventually. Still have a lot of work to do on it. He's put notes here. I got to put in a culvert there, want to put a culvert in there, put some railings up for the drive-in, the road up to there. Fix this here. I'll probably working on that. See, I put notes here. I got to put a culvert in there. These are just woodland scenic trees. They didn't really stand the test of time, or I need to fix that up. But you look closely in there, you got a junk car in there. This fence is all scratch built. Same with that, it's all scratch built. The fence back there, used my chopper. Piece of the fence is broken down there. You know, so yeah, it's got a lot of work to do on this guy yet. But so this is one of my first attempts at a diorama. All right, so I'm not even sure what these are. So as we're going through them, yes, this kit here. This is a sprint car. I believe this. I forgot who it was. Like, this one doesn't have the instructions. It's probably in my stash. But yeah. So I started this one. This is, like I said, it's a sprint car, wing sprinter. So I don't even know, the decals are probably, yeah, over in my other stash here. But so yeah, this was supposed to be a grip build. Me and another cat, but he, as we were building it, he fell off the face of the earth, so to speak. We were making a couple videos on it and stuff and chatting back and forth, and I guess he said life got in the way. So, yeah. So there's that one, just a sprint car. So I think a lot of the other ones have the instructions. There's a couple that don't, but, so yeah. This is a sprint car that never got built. All right, so let's see what we got here. Next up, yes, paint build. I forgot which one this is. Again, I have instructions over in the cabinet over there. So yeah, this is another tank that I it's ready to be painted and weathered and stuff, and tracks put on. You see, I was filling in all the gaps with Tamiya putty and stuff, and getting the details put on. So yeah, that's tank. I don't know why I gave up on this one. I think I just decided to start building something else, and again, that's how it goes with most of these. What's cool about these Tamiya kits, you can do the click together track for more realistic, or you got these goofy rubber band ones, which I never like using those. I'm pretty sure I have build videos on all these somewhere out there. So yeah, there's that one. All right, next one. Yes, good old classic monogram kit, the number 3 Goodwrench Chevrolet. Yeah, this is driven by Mike Skinner. This one I got pretty far along. Got most of the, the cage and stuff done. See, it's probably with these in there. We'll have to fix that if these ever get finished. But yeah, got the primer coat on and stuff, and fill in some gaps, and have all the parts ready to be painted. But yeah, that was another one. Goodwrench number 3 Chevy race truck. It's in this box. Yes, this one. What do we have here? This is. This just threw these all in there, eh? So I know this is the helicopter. Yeah, let's see here. Hopefully you can see this here. This is. Anywho, it's the Mi-24V Czech Air Force helicopter. I got kind of far with this guy here. So you pretty much got everything to the painted stage on a lot of these. And there's also another kit that's in here. I forgot which this one was. It was just I think this is a DC-3 possibly, or is it the C-47 Skytrain? I don't remember, but yeah, there's bits and bobs in here. Got pretty far with this one. Of course, gave up on it. That's why it's shelved. So there's that one. All right. So I built this kit probably about 3 or 4 times. And this one here is a Revell GMC pickup truck with snowplow, but you can build it however you want. So this one I was kind of going crazy with. So over here, you see there was molded in batteries there, and I got rid of those because they look silly in there. So I just kind of customized it, cut it out, and then made some styrene inserts here. And I used Tamiya putty fill in the gaps. So just a hood from one of the ones I built before. But yeah, I didn't get really far on this one because like I said, I built it a bunch of times. Oh yeah, here, see? Check this out. So this is the battery that I cut out. It's kind of hard to see, right? And see how it was molded in. It looked kind of goofy. Well, I have these actual battery, so it looks better. See, it's a lot taller. So that's what I was going to replace it with. And then mount the battery in there like so. So that was the plan with this one. But yeah, this one I'll probably end up building sooner than later. It's gonna be a winter project. I'll build it with the snowplow. So, all right, I think this is pretty much the last one. So we have another Revell. This one here is a Chevy panel gasser. Back in the day when we were doing this, old school model builder called Dr. Cranky. So he was really into building gassers. Look at his YouTube channel. He was really heavy into it, so that kind of inspired me to do mine. Got as far as the paint. Not the best paint job, but it still probably needs it. Still got to buff it out and put another coat on it. But and then there's the chassis. Got chassis all done and stuff. Got the engine here ready for paint. This one here looks like I'll probably scavenge some parts for another build, or it's in my stash over there, which I'll show. It's not very good lighting up there, but so yeah, that's pretty much it. It's all my shelf queens. I believe that's it. Yep, that's the truck. Yep, and then I got this guy here. I forgot which kit this is. I got the box and stash there, but yeah, so that was plane I was working on. So. Alright. So yeah, I think I showed this in some of my other videos, but so a lot of my unbuilt kits, got all the parts. That's the snow plow and stuff for the Chevy kit, pickup truck. Some more parts. All kinds of stuff. I don't know. One of these days I got, airplane parts, armor parts, car parts, all kinds of stuff. Tons of tires. You build tons of kits, you end up with all kinds of stuff. Got a bunch of military folks, a bunch of weapons, missiles and stuff, and yep. Got rims and tires and all kinds of stuff, but so yeah, retirement kit that I kind of started, so that's kind of another shelf clean, but yeah, but so there's that. So, all right, folks, well, that concludes my shelf queen tour of my unbuilt kits, I probably got a few more laying around stashed downstairs and stuff, but yeah. So that's about it. Got a kit over here I'm working on. be a future video, my bourbon and smoke shop build. So, all right, that's about it. All right, folks, remember, until next time, remember, be kind.